Dionne Warwick sold 100 million records in her 5-decade-long career, featuring literally hit after hit after hit. Now this 5-time Grammy winner is celebrating her 50th anniversary in the music business with a newly released CD, which is titled Now. She joins us this morning.
Black don't crack. Look at that.
Wow, you look amazing. You sound amazing.
Thank you.
So what is the secret to longevity in a business that is very fickle and people just fail constantly? I mean, 5 decades.
Yeah, you know, I really attribute to the songs that I've been able to sing, the messages that are within those particular lyrics that have been given to people that still want to hear it. And now we need to start practicing it. You know, things that I've been very, very fortunate that I've had 2 of the most prolific songwriters of our time, really at the very beginning of my career. And then fortunately have met some other incredible writers and composers and producers, and so.
Why record song? I mean, because often people put out, you've already done, you've done 22 greatest hits albums. And so if you were to do 22, that's just the greatest hits albums. It's not even all the albums. It's like 37 albums overall. So why record new songs? Is it an ownership issue? Like Cyndi Lauper was telling me a way to own her masters was to re-record. Are you doing it for that?
Yeah, that's the only way to own them. It is. So it's, they're mine now. You know, I've always thought they were mine, but they're really mine now. You know, people want to hear them. They just want to hear them over and over and over.
Which one's your favorite? All of them.
All of them.
One song. Had to pick one. Which one?
I can't.
Oh, come on.
I really can't. No,
Every
really
artist says the same thing.
You know, it's very difficult when you look at every single record that is successful. How are you going to choose one over the other? And then, too, I treat them like my children.
Right.
You know, these are my
kids
babies.
I like better than
Yeah, these are my babies.
You point out, I mean, you've worked with, great songwriters, and for decades, in many cases. So what is that process like? Are you just kind of like, you get there at the end of the process, they give it to you, or are you part of shaping and kind of understanding what works for you and what they write?
Well, they send me whatever it is that they're going to send for me to record. And if I feel it's something I want to say or I think I could do justice to, then of course it's accepted. If I don't, then they get it back.
When we think about classic music, I always use this test. What will we play at family reunions in 20 or 30 years? And do you talk to artists today and say, you might want to think about that because they won't be able to play your music?
Hun Bun, let me tell you something. These babies, and that's exactly what they are, have been given so much leverage. I can't tell them anything. You know, they feel they can tell me now. You know, and I keep saying, well, I get this, oh, you're old school. And I have to remind them that if it wasn't for old school, there would be a new school.
Who do you listen to?
I listen to my peers. I listen to Mathis. I listen to Gladys, Patty, Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh, I love him.
The OJs. You know, and I listen to a lot of Brazilian music.
You said that this recording was a blessing after the death of Whitney Houston.
Yeah, it was. You know, it was something that, first of all, it took my mind off of the tragedy itself. And in so doing, people who have been supportive of this career for as long as they have just did this to me, which is the biggest embrace I could ever get. People caring enough to say, I'm praying for you and the family, of course. We, of course, will miss her, but we want you to be strong and that you're healthy and that we can still see you and hear you, So it makes a lot of difference when people do that.
Same thing, because you're amazing. It's such great to have you. My father has a giant crush on you. I'd be totally remiss if I didn't out him on TV now and tell you he's absolutely.
Oh, mommy doesn't mind.
My mother has lived with it for many years. I think she's cool with it now.
Okay.
Dionne Warwick, so great to have you with us this morning.
Thank
Congratulations on your new album, Now.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Instead of own your master.
That's the deal. It really is.
Endpoint's up next. We're back in